for race 2 here on the final race at Rhodes Atlanta. Yeah, what a race in race 1. So Stubbsy he led, that's the word I was looking for. He led most of the race in first position. Nath came from absolutely nowhere, took him and took the win. So, wow. Awesome racing, guys. So this is race 2 of 2, the final race here at Rhodes Atlanta before the guys move on to the endurance races. So the grid is Brian Moncalmi, who didn't have a good first race, but I'm going to see better things from him, I'm sure, in this race. Fazer takes second, Mika in third, Mr. T in fourth, P. White fifth, Harry G in sixth, Dizzy is seventh, Chuck is eighth, Mr. Bloomfield is ninth, Frowny is in 10th, Unforgiven 11th, Grasshopper 12th, Silly Shot 13th, Mr. Stubbs in 14th, and Nath in 15th position. And as you can see, the guys have not paid the electric bill because the lights are out. We're in the dark once more. Boo, no comment. If it was down to me, guys, I'd ban all night racing. You know, yeah, say no more. Anyway, let's go with this one. Brian Moncalmi. Let's go out with a bang, guys, on race 2. It's been a cracking 5 rounds of sprint races. I am really looking forward to the endurance races on the next 5 rounds, on the final 5 rounds of the championship, which is going to be roughly about 15 minutes, give or take. So I think the Commode will definitely come into action on them races. So Brian Moncalmi, get the boot down, my son. Fazer in second place and Mika in third. Looks like Mika's running the LED headlights, doing his level best to blind the guy in front of him with them LED lights. Not that far behind him is Mr. T, then Harry G. Oh, half a second penalty. Oh, nice early penalty there for Harry G. Well, I don't think he'll be calling it nice. Obviously, it's not nice to get a penalty because you can lose 1 or 2 places. Has he served it? I think he has served it, has he? Yeah, already, I think. Ooh, Dizzy. Here we go, inside. Brake discs are blowing bright red as they go around that section of track, and he takes a spot off him. So Harry G, though, he's fighting back on him. He's not giving up just a ghost just yet. Ooh, nearly 3 a breath around that corner. All hell breaking loose here on race 2. Mr. Hobnobs, which is who is it? Yeah, Harry G in the Hobnobs car. Oh, everything's going off. I'm not quite sure where to look at the moment. And Chuck is fighting out with Mr. P. White, and not too. Oh, a little twist there from Brian Moncalmi. What's happened to him? He's moved right down the field to 8th position, sir. I'm going to put this track down to Brian not liking this track too much. It's not his best friend, is he? But hopefully when the guys go to Australia next week, he's going to have a better race. Chuck now really having a great scrap here with, is it Brian? Yeah, Brian there, and Chuck having a great little scrap around that section of track. Unforgiven also is joining in the fun at the moment. Let's take a look at him. There he goes. Look at down the inside of Brian. Is he going to be close enough to make that pass though? Did you see that, guys, in the sky coming down that section? There's a strange thing in the sky. Yeah, maybe it's E.T. Who knows? So Brian Moncalmi getting chased down by Unforgiven. Not too far behind him is Mr. Stubbs. I say not too far behind him, he's right up his smelly end. At the moment, Frowny in 10th place, he's pretty close also. Then we've got a little bit of gap between Frowny. Just going to stick with Frowny just for the time being because he's putting Stubbsy under major pressure. No, he's not going to pass him round there, obviously, just backed out on that one. That is definitely not the place to be passing. So great racing there from Frowning. Got a bit of a gap between himself and Grasshopper in 11th position. Silly Shot's not too far behind him. Nath, winner of race 1, currently sitting in 13th position. So he's made up a couple of places in this race. Obviously starting last on the grid when you do win a race. I think he's running the French yellow headlights, is Nath at the moment. Mr. T and Bloomfield in... Right. I think it's time for a drink. Pud. For you guys that don't know, the Pud is my cat, and Unforgiven knows it's my cat. That's the only guy that does know. Is my little sponsorship cat, and unlucky there for Bloomfield. It's just not his track at all, is he? I'm sure we'll see him better next week at Mount Pam. So guys, this week we have got the this was supposed to be a non-drinking round, but we've got the vodka, we've got the white wine, and we've got the Newcastle Brown Ale. Lovely jubbly. Come on, Mika, can you take the win, mate, in this second race here at Road Atlanta? Harry G's got other ideas. He's not all that far behind you, is Harry. Every time I see Harry G on the track, it just reminds me of Prince Harry of the royal family. I'm not sure why, but maybe it's just his name. Anyway, we'll leave that one there, and Fazer has got Dizzy to think about at the moment. Lap 4 of 19, 121.17 from Harry G is currently sitting in second place. So your second place guy is the fastest guy on the track at the moment, and he is on a charge. I've got Chuck and Mr. P. White Unforgiven not too far behind, so we've got a good 3-car battle going off here. Chuck, P. White Unforgiven. There you go, nice camera shot there of them guys. Look at the stars in the sky. So Unforgiven did ask me not to sing during this round of the championship, and I think actually that might be a bloody good idea. Actually, maybe we won't go with that one. Stubbsy in 8th place, and he's Brian Moncam. Come on, Brian lad, get that booty down, mate. I want to see you having a better second race. Is next a permanent. Oh Jesus Christ! And I need to get an English dictionary how to pronounce English words, especially those English words that have more than 5 letters in the yeah. Anyway, there's Silly Shot. Look at this, Grasshopper and Nate having a great little scrap here, 12th and 13th. Obviously, these guys did start at the back of the pack because they were, well, Nate won the race, and yeah. Then we've got Grasshopper, Mr. T, pretty much on his own, and Mr. Bloomfield currently sitting in 15th position. Not had a non-bod footage yet. Still looking really dark out there on the track. Hopefully the sun will come up before the end of the race. Who knows? So Mika from Harry G. Let's see. Look at that, for not much. What we got, about a second between the top 2 guys. So it's not a given yet for Mika. He's got to keep that booty down, hasn't he? Because he's got Harry G. And Harry does look like he's getting a little bit closer to Mika. There's nothing wrong with dumping a hobnob into your coffee on a brisk, cold autumn morning. If you dunk it for too long, it ends up in your coffee, and you can't drink coffee because your coffee's full of hobnob bits. But there's a story for another day. Come on. Well, ooh, what a scrap here between Dizzy and Chuck. Hammer and tongs around this section of the track. Take no prisoners, that's what I say at the moment, because I've got to give it to Dizzy, because Chuck's really giving it to him, and Dizzy's thinking, nah, piece of cake, mate, piece of pea is this. If I had Chuck right up my booty at the moment where Dizzy is, I'll be thinking, good God, mate, just give me a break. But no break for Dizzy at the moment. What we got? A second between them? Half a second? So, December the 4th, apparently, GT7 is releasing a pack which you can pay for. Apparently it's about 50 quid. And it's quite expensive. But it would be good if they could put a thing in where you could see the difference in between the two races, what it actually is, rather than to have semi-guess what the times are between each racer. There we go. We get there in the end. It's alright guys, you've only got another 5 rounds to put up with me. Then you might get somebody sensible and somebody surfer in your next round of the championship. I do apologise. These guys do put up with a lot, I must admit. They do really, and credit to them. I mean, I probably, if I had a twat on comms like me, I probably won't last 5 minutes. Yeah, well done guys. I've got to say that I know most of these guys in this league I know from the last from the last 5 years actually in the Ultimate Racing League, and they are all really nice guys, I must admit. I'm not licking butt, I'm just telling you the truth. They are. I've raced with most of these guys on every occasion. They have kicked my butt, but they are really top nice guys, so love them to bits. Here we go, battle at the front, Mika and Harry G. Now Harry G has really got a lit. Let's go Bob with Harry G in the dark, because there's, where's oh blimey, where did Mika go? Sorry guys, hang on, right, let me get my buttons right. Let me come out of that one. Let's go back just a little bit and just see what happened there. So, yeah, okay, here we go. We've got it. What happened to Mika there? Was he feeling that pressure from Mr. Harry? Wow, he just... Right, sorry, one more time. Then we'll go with Mika. Right, we're on board with Mika. Obviously in first place, Harry G is chasing him down. I want to see what happened to Mika. Oh wow, I have never seen anything like that before in my life. I think it's almost like his steering just went from beneath him. That is so strange. Anyway, Harry G, your new race leader. And the fastest guy on the track, 1:19.523. I think Harry G must be thinking on my birthdays I've come at one time, because yeah, if you're watching this Mika, please put a comment in the box and just let me know what happened there, mate, because that was so strange. The top two guys, Dizzy is scrapping out third with Chuck in fourth place. Unforgiven is also there, so great 3-car battle going off at the moment. Third, fourth and fifth place. Always got a good drive through there. The Unforgiven is right up the chuffer of Chucky. Go on Chucky, get that power down mate, because Unforgiven is right up the smelly end of your car, at the moment, and it looks like he might be. No, just no. He was having a look, wasn't he? He's doing his best to put him off, which is not hard, especially when you're in the dark. Everything looks totally different, I must admit. I'd rather race in the wet, in the light, than I would race in the dry, in the dark. There we go. Oh, shall we go on board with Unforgiven, or yeah, why not? Here we go. Dizzy just sat in front of Chuck there in third position, currently sat on the podium. Harry G still in the lead from Mika in second. Got Stubbsy in sixth, Brian Mulcahy seventh, and Silly Shot currently sitting in eighth position. I've got to give a shout out actually to Silly Shot, who has given me some what do we call it, race tutorial to try and make myself a little bit quicker. So, and I know he's bloody quick, his Silly Shot, so come on mate, you can be a bit further up than what you are, I think. But I did learn a lot off Silly Shot on how to take corners, how to take pressure from behind. Sounds a bit naughty that, doesn't it? But you know what I'm saying, on the track with the cars. So it's almost pretty much similar, isn't it? We're going to go out of this camera shot, then we're going to go with Dizzy. Right, so he's putting in 120, 121s, similar for Chuck, and very similar for Unforgiven, although Unforgiven has got a 119 in there. So really interesting at the moment, especially between third, fourth and fifth position guys. Going to go down a little bit further. Brian Mulcahy is sat in seventh place. He's having a better, might drink to Brian actually, because he's having a better race in race 2 than he was in race 1. Ah, can't believe it. What time is it, guys? What time is it? What time are we in? 20 past 3 in the afternoon, and I am absolutely, yes, we won't say it. Hopefully these guys will get this race finished before Garden Rescue comes in on at 4 o'clock. Only kidding guys. Loving the racing so far. Frowney, Nath in 10th place, winner of race 1. He's got Grasshopper. Yeah, I've had quite a few battles actually throughout the years with Grasshopper. Unfortunately, he's kicked me ass on every one of them, but there you go. Great little scrap between these two. The worst thing, I think, I mean, it's personal opinion, isn't it? But getting chased down is worse than chasing down, if you see what I mean, because the pressure is on you, isn't it? You know, the guy behind you is, if you can't get past, is doing everything he possibly can to force you into a mistake, and it's not a good place to be. So if I yeah, okay, we'll go down to Silly Shot. There we go, Silly, then Mr. T, Bloomfield and Phaser are pretty much spread out. So let's go with your top. Oh, quite a few guys into the pits. Dizzy in the pits, Harry G, Mika, Chuck in the pits. So Unforgiven takes the lead. Let's go back on with the telemetry. So surely after this lap, Unforgiven will be pitting, because look at his fuel. Unless I do a PP in Unforgiven's tank, he will not be doing another lap after this one. Closely followed by Mr. Stubbs. He will also be pitting at the end of this lap. If he isn't, I will eat my cake pie. Brian Moncalmi also similar. And now then, Harry G. Can Harry G take the lead after Unforgiven, Stubbs and Brian takes to the pits? That is the question. So we'll stick with Harry just for the time being. My puss is looking at me thinking, Daddy, you're such a... Yeah. Anyway, no, there we go. Top three guys into the pits. Harry G. Is he going to take the lead? Of course he is. There we go. Here we go. Harry G then into the lead. His fuel half a tank. His tyres are absolutely perfection. Just a couple more laps for Harry G, and his tyres will be warmed up on the racing hards. Mika at once more on the racing hards. Racing mediums for Mr. P. White, not that too far behind him is Unforgiven, but Unforgiven has got Stubbsy chasing him down. Wow, what a battle. So these last how many? 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, these last 5 laps. I needed to get my fingers up there just to work that one out. So 4th, 5th and 6th are pretty close together, and 7th actually. Brian Moncalmi is wanting to join the party of these guys. This is not too far behind. Oh, here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to kill you guys. So Nathan 9th place, and look at this, just sat behind Nathan. Oh my God. Do me a favour, guys. If I get promoted to this league, I'm going to retire. Look at this. Awesome stuff. Are they going to keep it nice and clean? Of course they are. Look at that. That is clean racing. That is business. Stubbsy. Yeah, shout out to Stubbsy there. I think he saw the potential of maybe a bit of a mishap. He backed out slightly. He could see what was maybe coming. Oh, fantastic, guys. Mr. T, after Bloomfield now on lap 15 of 19. Where's Fazer? Fazer not having a good race, is he? Unfortunately, in this. But he will be back. I know he's quick. We know everybody that has watched this championship through these 5 rounds. This is the fifth round. Knows that Fazer is quick. It's just not his track. He will be back. You keep an eye out for this guy. Trust me. When we get to Mount Pam, if Fazer doesn't kick butt, I'll eat my ass. Anyway, Harry G. Can he take the win in this second and final race here at Road Atlanta, the final race of the sprint races? Or has Mika got other ideas? He has got a bit of work to do as Mika. Second place man. As we look at the stars once more, Mr. P. White in 3rd place. So that's your top 3. That is your champagne guys at the moment, but Unforgiven's got other ideas because he's currently sat in 4th, and he's not too far behind Mr. P. White. So it's not a given yet for Mr. P. White, because Unforgiven is really giving it to him, but Unforgiven doesn't have to worry too much behind him because there is a little bit of oh my God, a little bit of a gap between. I'll tell you what, guys. All these guys racing on this track today are going to sack me from doing the comms because I just talk absolutely yes, S-H-I-T. Stubbsy, there we go. 7th, Brian Moncalmi, nice, comfortable 7th at the moment. Brian having a there's the thing in the sky again, that red anyway. Brian Moncalmi having a great second race. Oh, a lot better than he was in the first race. So go on, Brian, keep that 7th spot, mate. If you can make a 6th, that'll be even better. When we've got Nath in 8th place. He's not going to be too much bothered. I think he's going to be pretty much happy with 8th position, winner of race 1. Oh, I've got a hell of a scrap behind. Here we go. Dizzy, Grasshopper. Grasshopper goes through on Dizzy and takes 9th position. Dizzy in 10th. And we've got Chuck and Silly Shot fighting out. These guys are really close. My God, I tell you what, guys, I would not love to race with these guys. Not that I love them to bits, I do, but these guys are just on another level, I tell you. Look at this. I'm not even gonna vocal it. See for yourself, guys. Dizzy, Silly Shot, Chuck. Wow. 10th, 11th and 12th. These guys are absolutely nuts. I love to know what they're smoking. The good news is, oh my God, wow, awesome, absolutely awesome racing. Race 1 was good, race 2 is the business. Where we go, so Bloomfield in 13th, Mr. T in 14th and Phaser in 15th, who will be back, I am sure, next week to kick some butt. Harry G is catching up to Phaser, obviously a back marker. Phaser, sensible racer, he will let Harry G through. Look at that, he's pulling really to the right hand side. You can see he's got the blue flag, he's got Harry G behind him. Not close enough, quite close enough yet though, is old Harry and his hobnobs, with just a lap remaining after this one. I think round 8, yeah, great racing there from Phaser. Good etiquette. Don't ask me to spell that word, but yeah, fantastic there from Phaser. Harry G starts his final lap. So let's go down the field and we'll go back with Harry. So Mika in 2nd place, looking good for Mr. P White in 3rd, followed by Unforgiven in 4th place. So not a given yet for Mr. P White. Unforgiven is chasing him down in this final lap. Then we've got Frowny, Mr. Stubbs, Brian Moncami, Nath and Grasshopper. They might finish there. Silly Shot, Dizzy, Bloomfield not too far behind him is Chuck, has moved down into 13th. I'm not sure what has happened there to Chuck, but he's down in 13th position. Mr. T in 14th and Phaser in 15th, who will be back next week. He's not too far behind Mr. T. So on the final lap we will stay with Harry G. Surely he is going to take the win in this second and final sprint race of this championship. I still don't know what that bloody thing is in the sky. Maybe someone can tell me. Staying with Harry around this final section. Come on, cameraman, we're going to get a flash of the lights. Look at that, nice and steady over the line. Harry G, well done, mate. Harry G, then winner of race 1. Then we've got Mika in 2nd, we've got P White in 3rd, Unforgiven 4th, Frowny in 5th, followed by Stubbsy in 6th. Then we've got Brian Moncami. Surely he's going to take 7th place, and he does. 8th place goes to 7th to Grasshopper, 8th place to Brian Moncami. Silly Shot takes 9th place. Dizzy 10th, Bloomfield 11th, 12th for Chug, and Nath going to bring in 13th, followed by Mr. T in 14th, and Phaser is going to bring it in 15th. Jesus Christ. I need to get a day job. Well done, guys. Absolutely loved every minute of both races, and really looking forward to the endurance races next week, starting at Bathurst. Well done, guys.